This is the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast with the midweek news. Join your hosts, Iceman and Holstera, two law enforcement professionals ready to offer their unfiltered opinions on the latest news from the world of law enforcement. No filters, no edits. So be warned, the content may be upsetting to some listeners. Sit down and hold on. This may get a little bumpy.
Welcome to Motor Cop Chronicles podcast, midweek news.
Good afternoon, everyone.
As you can see, as Holstera said, I look like a Japanese porn video now. I am pixelated. The problem is, y'all know I've been having problems with that snap camera.
You know how his camera keeps turning yellow?
We found out why. That's because they shut it down. You can't use it. I went to did Snapchat. That camera don't go over on here, so this is what you get for right now. So unfortunately, I'm gonna miss my. I'm gonna look like I'm ready to talk to Chris Hansen. You're right. I'm a little I'm pissed off about it. I've come quite attached to my bald-headed bearded guy too. And,
he even told Bam that was going to be his retired look.
And I was like, now I'm pixelated. No, Peppers, I paid the Wi-Fi bill. If you come in time, the Snap camera I used to use don't exist no more. They shut it completely down. So this is
that's all right. We figured out that there is alternate companies that offer.
Yeah, but it's just not as good. I haven't found what I like yet. Because I'll show you this one because I got this one where I could be the Hellboy. But
remember, you got to turn them off to layered.
I know, but I just don't like Hellboy that much. So I'm just going to be pixelated. So this is what y'all going to get from right now. What's up, Jim?
See, I like that. I'm a fan of Hellboy. Hey, Jim, how are you, buddy?
We're gonna get the housekeeping out the way. I'm not playing the video. That audio thing. 'Cause I got a new Patreon. So
woohoo! Welcome to the party.
So I gotta add that one in. So, and I know you wasn't a fan of the pre-recorded one, so.
Well, I don't mind it, but play it during the intro when you're doing the motorcycle guys bumping balls together.
But that's not the thing. I told them I would read their names out during the podcast, not during the intro.
Yeah, well, then don't pre-record it. It's cheap.
Well, I didn't Well, it's not now because we've got a new one, so. I'm not complaining about it, just.
Pepper says I was accidentally here on time. Man, I feel that shit.
So, we're going to start reading. These are the Patreons. We got our newest member, crew member, Mr. John DeMink, if I'm saying his last name correctly, I hope. We got Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. Y'all know, check him out. We got T-Bird as a full crew member. We got Mr. Jim P., who is here, our race car driving buddy. He's a full crew member. We got Hoppy Hobson, a full crew member, truck driving friend, Freebird's favorite guy. And of course, we got Chad Jenkins. He's just a hang around like a hemorrhoid. We got Mr. A.A. Ron from I Had to Say It podcast, who also has a new logo now that I noticed is quite eye-catching. Yeah, it looks really good. Y'all go check it out. Gorilla? Yeah, it's a gorilla. We got Mr. Christopher DeMars. We got Mr. Z Palmer, full crew member. Miss Lauren Stimson, full crew member. Roy Spalding, not Roy with a P, Roy with an S. We got JoJo, our girl from Down Under, crew member. We got Kaylee Norris and Miss Tasha A., our two girls up in Washington State.
Palmer.
And we got Melissa Holstein, our OG crew member. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I was putting out some text the other day. Also, while I'm thinking about it, because I will forget because I'm old, I just got a new T-shirt in. It came in. I like it. Even Bam wants one of these. For the Patreon people, nobody took me up on the last one, but for the Patreon people, up until Sunday, if you get in touch with me, send a message on Patreon or whatever, or email me, you can get the T-shirt for $15.80, and I'll pay you shipping cost for.
Is there a limit?
Yeah. I'm not spending hundreds of dollars. 2 per.
Because you know damn well I would.
Yeah, you would. $15.80 for all sizes up to extra large. 2X and triple extra large are $20. Now the regular prices are going to be $20 and $22, and you have to pay for your shipping. So up until Sunday evening, if you're a Patreon, you get in touch with me, you'll pay $15.80 or $20, and I'll pay the shipping and get it to you. This is the T-shirt. Here's the front of it. It says sunglasses, thin blue line says, "Do you know how fast you were going?" And the back of it says, "Smile, because the Iceman could be behind you," with the motorcycle cop with the little logo at the bottom there. So that's the shirt.
Shirts that say Holster on the back on the top.
They have numerous colors on there. You just have to go on there and look. Tell me what color you would like if you're a Patreon and want one of these.
Ain't that? Hey, I've seen that before.
So you can.
You don't have a wooden one of those leaning around somewhere, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And but that's the back with the smile. The Iceman can be behind you. The front's the sunglasses. That's how do you know how fast you were going. So if anybody in Patreon wants those, get in touch with me. And anybody else can just order it off of the Etsy store site. They'll ship it out to you.
Must be nice to still have an Etsy store.
Yeah. I was not selling porn.
Well, you know what? It was paying really well. And thanks to Roy Spalding for sending this to me. But it was yesterday, but we're still going to do it. So, did you know that yesterday was National Bird Reservation Day? The first National Bird Reservation in the U.S. was established in 1903 by President Theodore Roosevelt when he set aside Pelican Island as a sanctuary and breeding ground for native birds located in the Indian River Lagoon in Florida. It supports more than 100 bird species. Now you do.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to start snoring on that one. That was bad.
Hey, whatever, man. Everybody needs to know.
That was bad. And if you want to stay awake, with something that boring, go get you a premium cigar from mypatriotcigar.com and use promo code MotorCop15, and you can smoke an awesome cigar with a little discount.
And Holstera now has his own P.O. box. So if you want to send me a cigar, I'll smoke it for you.
Also, I do have the new address for the podcast in the description below if anybody wants to mail anything, and also it'll be on all the other descriptions from now on. I went and got a post office box, so that's also available. Anybody wants to join the Patreon, you can go to the website, motorcopchronicles.com, and all the links are on the bottom to all the social medias. You can go there. You can join up or not join up. We're about to get this shit going. Freebird is not here. He had a fuzzy hat meeting. So hopefully he'll be back next week. Lola is doing better after her acupuncture. So I think that's all the news I got.
That's good to hear.
Hello, Kelly. Oh, what's up with the Pixel Face? The snap camera, the people at Snapchat, the snap camera, they took it down. It don't exist no more. So this is what y'all going to get for right now until I can find something better. I'm going to miss my bald-headed dude. So.
You're still a bald-headed dude. I mean, a fake one, but...
I have hair.
I think you look better. See, because usually, guys, I get to see his real face, and then on the screen when I'm watching me, I get to see his fake face. So I don't get to see that on this. He's not ugly, neither one of them.
What's your excuse?
Yeah. I worked all day. I didn't have no beautification.
I don't think beautification would help you.
It does, Ben. Them snap filters were making me look like a fucking celebrity.
Well, I got myself down on the first story here.
Yep. So tonight, I did something different. We picked our own stories. So it's going to be Iceman telling his stories he picked out and my stories I picked out. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. We'll see if he gets to do this anymore. The first story is mine. Y'all might have heard about it. It's been all over the news. If you haven't heard about it, hold on, because this is actually a pretty awesome story.
Spit it out. It don't belong to you.
That's why I have it. It's my story, not your story. Your stories suck compared to my stories. He's mad. He was mad. I never gave him no funny story, so he wanted to get his own funny story. He was crying today.
I get all the depressing, like, child molester stories and shit.
I had to send a social worker over by his office for a welfare check on him.
No, I ain't. No, you better never send a welfare check to my house or around here. I tell you what. So, just to throw in a funny law enforcement story. So I'm sitting on Sunday. I'm sitting on my front porch smoking a cigarette, and my daughter's out playing with the dog, and I'm hearing what sounds like PA talk. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I asked my daughter, I said, where's the cop? She goes, I don't know. So I walked to the end of the driveway and looked down. They have 3 squad cars pulled up in their front yard, riot shields and rifles, saying over the PA system, your mother just wants us to check on you. Are you okay? And then every few seconds, letting out the burst of the wailer plus the chirper. And it just went on for like an hour straight. Yeah, no, don't send that kind of help. No, if I'm sleeping that good, let me sleep.
They didn't want to get out the car.
Right. I mean, it was like they did a SWAT team fucking notification from the cruiser. I'm like, Jesus, y'all. There's a better way to do this. Walk up and fucking knock.
Well, this first story, we're heading over to Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I got a pitch. We don't have a lot of extra stuff tonight, just letting y'all know, because I was scrambling to get a filter.
You're welcome.
Because if we didn't, I was just going to go barefaced.
And I told him that was not a fucking option.
Old Stary was there. Like I said, I'm still pissed off about the filter thing. This man right here is a freaking legend, okay?
Yeah, he is.
The beast. He's in jail right now, but if I was on the jury,
he'd walk.
He would never get convicted. Why? He is he's charged with basically, I think, did he kill the guy? Yeah. He's charged with second-degree murder. This is 27-year-old Levi Axtell right here in Minnesota. He's charged with second-degree murder in the death of Lawrence V. Scully, a 77-year-old man. He beat him to death Wednesday at his home in Grand Morass or something like that. And why would I say I would let this man go home? That he's
me
a legend?
and you would shove a ball bat with nails up that fucker's ass.
This man, the guy he killed with a shovel and moose antlers, he took the moose antlers, I guess, stabbed him with them to make sure he was dead.
Yeah,
after he beat him with the shovel.
Yeah, he beat him with a shovel till he was pretty sure he's dead, and then he grabbed the moose antler and whacked him with it as hard as he could.
So after he killed him, he drove himself to the sheriff's office, walked in with blood all over him, and said, "Yep, killed my neighbor." And they got him out on $1 million bond, which I think they should just let him go on his own recognizance.
He ain't a danger to anybody.
He came inside and turned himself in. I mean, he didn't try to get away. But the guy that he killed,
convicted sex
offender. In 2018, this man right here alleges that Scully was stalking his 22-month-old daughter and some other children in a van, which was parked near a daycare center.
Not even 2 years old.
He tried to get an order of protection, which was granted, and then it was dismissed several weeks later, according to court records.
Yeah, tell me how that shit happens.
In 1979, Scully was convicted in Minnesota of sexually assaulting a 6-year-old girl.
So he's a child rapist. He forces little babies.
He was released from prison in 1982. He arrived at the sheriff's office covered in blood. He said he hit the guy. He said, I hit Scully 15 to 20 times with the shovel, and then I finished him off with the large moose antler. He said he had known Scully for a long time and believed him to have sexually offended against other children in the past also. He said he had observed him parked in a vehicle at locations where children were present and believes he would reoffend again.
Wait a minute. Can we sell? We need to talk about this. Let's create a bumper sticker of a moose antler and like a picture of a pedophile kneeling. I think people would buy that bumper sticker. We can make this guy fucking real famous. At least we'll put some food on his commissary.
Personally, like I said, I if I was on a jury, I would. I would. Yes, that there he is, right there. He's just being
Duke. Oh, they're even blurring Duke out. What the fuck?
Get down. He's scratching me. The man was fearing for his child and fearing for other children.
And it's clear the justice system didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to do the right thing and get restraining orders against him.
And they gave it to him.
And then took it back.
It.
So
that tells me something right there.
I personally think he did the world a favor.
Yep.
He took the pedo out. He took the child molester out. He did the world a favor. He probably kept a lot of children from being molested or anything else like that. Shovel antlers.
If you could save one child, it's worth it. Well, hell, we just had that one down here that went up for a first appearance, and the judge, asked him if he had anything to say, and he goes, "Yeah, if you set me free, I'll do it again." He goes, "In a heartbeat."
Well, like I said, I hope he don't get convicted and go to jail. I mean, the man done what most any other man would do, protecting his family. Stop letting these freaking child molesters out of jail. Do some chemical castration. Do something to them. Because I've never seen any of them that I don't believe. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I just don't believe there's any reform from that.
Well,
if you're a child molester, you're going to be you're that forever. And
put it this way: if we have the technology for a man to become a working female and a female to become a working man, why can we not create what they call an asexual being that doesn't have any orifices for pleasure? Like, just go straight in there because the nerve for the J and the penal is in there. Just snip that fucking piece so they get no excitement ever.
I don't know. Chad Jenkins says, "Where the hell is Freebird?"
He's got his fucking
he's got fuzzy. He's got furry hat meat, and
he has a gay pink cup in his hand. It says Motor Cop Chronicles.
I think they do gay stuff over there. Yeah.
That's why they got those little cock covers. I like it. You reach up under them.
Kelly says we have a lot of those piece of shits running around southern Oregon. But anyway, I don't think this man should be in jail at all. So,
holy shit! 20 minutes on the first story.
I didn't do 20 minutes. I did everything else and got the first story out the way.
Good job. Let's see if we can catch up.
You want a time frame or something?
Yes, sir. It's called I'm Tired as Fuck Frame. Florida woman arrested after found asleep at gas pump with a gun in her lap. Tell me you got her photo.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, yeah, she's a keeper, buddy. I tell
you. If Roy P. was here, he would be running down there to get her out of jail.
Roy P. be like, "Holster, go bail her out," because she's right up here at the county jail. I mean, and this is where I'm at, so this is commonplace. Staple the balls to the barn room floor. All knife. Yeah, there you go.
Looks like somebody popped her in the face with that big red mark she's got.
Nah, that. She did the Laverne PD shuffle through all the officers on scene.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, her face is all rug burn from.
Well, that girl up there, she was groomed. Remember?
Yeah. No, this girl was groomed too for about 2 hours straight, and I'll tell you why I say that here in a few minutes. Because she wasn't charged properly. Now, this young 30-year-old woman, more than likely a stripper, Nicole Pelican, fucking last name's Pelican. She was taken into custody on Wednesday after authorities were called to a 7-Eleven to investigate an incident involving an armed woman in a vehicle at a gas pump. She was hardly an armed woman at a gas pump. So Authorities say the clerk noticed the vehicle was at the gas pump for about 45 minutes and decided to survey the scene. And then the clerk decided to approach the vehicle where he noticed that she had a gun in her lap and she was sleeping. So he proceeded to go back and dial 911 and say that there is an armed woman.
So it's against the law to sleep with a gun on your lap in your car?
Well, that's the thing, and we're getting down to it. So when the police arrived, what's the first thing they do? Because the caller says an armed woman. They take her out of the car at gunpoint and place her into temporary custody until they investigate farther. Upon searching the said vehicle, yes, her firearm was, in fact, sitting in their lap. Her lap, which is in the state of Florida, is a misdemeanor. That's not even a big deal. But they did do search and to arrest, where they located a bag of crystal meth inside of her backpack and a crack pipe in the passenger seat. Now,
crystal meth is illegal in Florida?
Crystal meth is still illegal in Florida, yes. It's not as good as the alternatives anyway. Regardless, this stupid bitch. But the reason I say that red mark is from all the officers just riding on her face is I can ask you a simple question, Dirty. So, if you're arrested with a bag of crystal meth and a firearm, what do they charge you with?
Should charge you, well, in Louisiana, they would charge you with possession with the intent to distribute with a firearm.
Yep, which is an immediate aggravator,
yes,
right?
Yes.
They went on to notate that she was arrested for the illegal narcotics, but she held a legal possession or
it don't matter. You have the firearm while you.
She is a lawful concealed weapon carrier, and they will not be charging her for it.
Okay, well.
So I mean, there's like, how the fuck? That's the biggest felony. You just gonna let her walk?
Well, her crystal meth, I believe, identified as Crystal Gale, the old singer. So, I mean, she didn't realize. She's like, I just thought I bought a bag of Crystal Gale. I didn't know it was crystal meth. So yeah. I think she'll be okay. I will say one thing. That girl's got a lot of hair. She's got a big old thick head of hair right there.
I'm jealous. But you see that eyebrow right there?
Roy.
That means she likes to fucking fight.
Well, Roy P. would probably put a ring on that one.
Oh, he'd suck her toes.
I think he would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the shitbags go on this show, she's on the better looking side.
She's on the better looking of dirtbag.
But and let's be honest, she's probably a stripper because of where she was. And she probably worked all night long smoking meth on the damn pole and fell asleep on the way home.
She was spinning on a pole and smoking meth at the same time. That's talent.
Hell yeah.
It's talent right there. Well.
Freebird sent me a picture of it.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of him with a fuzzy hat on, too.
Yeah.
Well, this next one here, we're going to the great state of California.
Oh, fuck.
Where a prison guard got arrested.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, a female prison guard.
Oh, she was fucking somebody, wasn't she?
She was fucking an inmate. We're going to watch a little short video, and we're going to talk about it.
It started with snacks.
Fresno County Assistant Sheriff Steve McComas says he's seen and heard some disgusting things in 26 years at the sheriff's office, but what his former correctional officer Tina Gonzalez did is at the top of the list.
Cutting a hole.
I'll say one thing. She was on the better looking end of correctional officer girls, too. But listen what she did.
I can't believe they throw away their career.
Just listen what she did. Let me back it up just a second so you'll hear what he says. That's her right there. So, but listen what she did.
The Latina chick?
Yeah, right here. The one right there. Right here. Listen what she did, y'all.
Top of the list.
Cutting a hole in your pants to make it easier to have sex with an inmate and having intercourse in full view of 11 other inmates is something.
I'm going to give it a second for y'all to hear it. If y'all didn't hear, well, what she did is, he says she cut a hole in her uniform so she didn't have to take it off, so he could just like Aaron Dio here said, she cut a glory hole in her uniform, and then she let the inmate screw her while 11 other ones watched.
Damn, that's some shit I'd pay to watch.
So, I mean, it's like
that's like a whole new hell.
How horny was this woman? That is ridiculous.
I don't know, but
she's
I'm
lucky.
sure,
She's lucky she didn't get gang raped by the rest of them when they seen that
buddy,
going
you can't
on.
rape the willing, all right? If she was willing to take a 1 out little 6-inch pipe, she'd be willing to take the whole room.
Let's finish the story.
Only a depraved mind can come up with.
Is there any video?
McComas says Gonzalez betrayed her oath
Video's
even worse
playing.
when she put her fellow correctional officer.
There's her right here. Again, not a bad looking woman. She's an attractive woman. Why the hell would you throw your life away, your career away, over a dude that's locked up in jail?
Well, I mean, it is the one and only place that you can fulfill that fantasy.
But come on.
If you want to have sex with an inmate,
go buy your boyfriend or somebody, or go date somebody and go buy a inmate uniform and, let them screw you through the chair railings at your house or something on your dining room.
That's not the real experience, man.
Well, the real experience gets you arrested.
There's a risk.
Arrested?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You can't get Punani in jail?
No.
What the fuck? That's a charge?
Yes.
What?
Listen.
Busted nut in your buttish?
Razor blades, a cell phone, and critical jail intelligence.
She brought him razor blades, a cell phone, and was giving him information also. Well, she's just a fucking piece of shit.
And at times communicated sensitive information to the inmate about individuals that were entering the inmate's pod, as well as times and places or times when the pod would be searched.
Gonzalez didn't say anything at her sentencing Tuesday, but her attorney said her marriage was falling apart when she started a relationship.
She was married, and she was having marital problems. That's when she decided, I'm gonna get me one of these men that's locked up. I'm pretty sure she probably started having marital problems, probably because she started, flirting and messing around with this inmate. She didn't go mess with the inmate because she had marital problems. That's what I'm guessing. She's just stupid.
The inmates.
No, it was love at first fuck, dude.
You think? If y'all haven't noticed, I did get this video off of worldstarhiphop.com.
Worldstar.
Because they have some stupid shit on there.
Oh, fuck yeah, they do. There's a reason they scream Worldstar.
Yeah.
Did more than a year before investigators caught her, and phone calls after
on for
her
a
December
year.
2019 arrest reveal it's continued.
How the fuck you keep that a secret for a year?
And after she got caught and arrested, she never stopped. It must be true. It must be true love.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it must be true love.
How the hell is she still in the same fucking jail?
Maybe
Do they not have different pods?
I'm sure they do.
Calls, has sexually explicit conversations with the inmate in question, and even boasts about the crimes she carried out, shows that she's incapable of owning up to her mistakes and will undoubtedly continue in the future.
Judge Michael Idiart could have sent Gonzalez to jail for up to 16 months, but noted she had no prior criminal history and admitted her crimes early.
I think what you did was terrible.
Anyway, they could have put her away for 16 months. Instead, what they did, he gave her 7 months.
He gave her 3 hours to duplicate the video.
He gave her 7 months or something like that. But what's bad is she's still in contact with the inmate. So I guess he's going to get out, and they're
in love.
They're going to move into each other.
No, he's going to become a CO and go back to work at the jail.
No, he's going to.
It's a weird love circle.
What kind of. This girl must be completely just off her freaking rocker.
Or he just had that dick, man, what was it, the longest yard where they had, Goldberg in there or something, and he was taking a shower, and they're like, put that sledgehammer away.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, though, but they get out he gets out of jail, what's he going to do? He's probably going to reoffend because he's not going to get no real job.
I don't know. If he's good enough looking to pull her ass inside of an inmate outfit, maybe he can be a porn star. I don't know, dude.
Kelly said he had shit for brains.
Bitches be crazy. That's all I could say.
Billy said that might be his hot nuts right there. Oh, yeah. We're just getting started on the stupid tonight. We got plenty stupid tonight, Billy.
And next, we're going down to the Down Under. I actually did this story because of...
You forgot her name?
Oh my
For
God.
JoJo.
Yeah, it's for the yo-yo. Anyway.
I can't believe you forgot her name.
Man, it's been a long ass day. The baby kangaroo was rescued from crocodile-filled floodwaters, only in Australia. Look, I live in the South. Y'all are crazy because if a fucking squirrel or something fell into a damn gator tank, we ain't going in after it. So, the police rescued a baby kangaroo from floodwaters behind a residential community in Brooktown yesterday. A helicopter pilot flew over at the time and spotted two very large crocodiles nearby. A timely reminder to stay out of the floodwaters, as you never know what might be lurking beneath. I guess it was out in Queensland, Australia. They've been having some severe flooding lately, which has caused crocodiles to infest the waterways. Basically, the Queensland Police Department was able to identify the small marsupial and leapt into action to remove the baby kangaroo from the crocodile-infested water and put it on the shore. It was last seen hopping away.
Flipping the people off.
Fuck that.
He was flipping them off. He was giving them the bird. He was like, fuck y'all. He was
But put it in our perspective, okay? He's a Southern American. Now, I see a Bambi. I see Bambi jump his ass in the water, and suddenly Bambi's surrounded by like 8 alligators. Bambi's fucked.
No, I'd try to save it.
No, the fuck you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. My wife definitely would. Bam would definitely try to save it.
No, we're talking like
they were in a boat. I saw a picture.
We're talking like Pontchartrain. That bitch is out in it. You got to go to it.
Well, get in the boat and go get it.
Okay. I ain't doing it. See, that's the difference. Them Louisiana people, I mean, they call us crazy for fighting with hurricanes. These fuckers are up there doing that.
During the flood, we went, got a boat and went and rescued a goat.
Man, I've seen videos of you up to your neck in the water in a Humvee. I know you're familiar with being wet.
I actually went underneath the water in a freaking ditch, because I had to go under, hold breath and go under and cut barbed wire fence to get these horses out of a pasture. And I'm surprised I didn't catch stuff because, of course, there was horse shit and everything else floating around me, and I'm underneath the water.
You're from Louisiana. That shit's in the water.
Well, we had to get the horses out because they were going to drown.
Right.
So we got them out.
Seen that done with cattle.
So, yeah. But I would have probably tried to save a little kangaroo.
Well, that's the thing, though, because, I mean, as an American, we feel for the kangaroo, but I've been told by people from Australia that they're the most nuisance fucking animal on the planet because you hit them with your cars, they total your car, and they have anger fucking problems. I mean, if JoJo is here, she'd be able to tell me if I was right or wrong, but they're more like a rodent to them.
Well, this next story, we're coming down here back to the United States, down south to Baton Rouge area. They had a man that got hit by a car, hit and run. He got severely injured. He might have to have his 8 legs amputated, both of them. They caught the hit and run driver not too far away.
He was blind.
No. Why am I talking about this story? Because they found him in the car, unconscious, not breathing. So basically, he was dead. So what did they do? Is they Narcaned his ass back to life so they could arrest him. They Narcaned him back to life. Then they arrested him because he had no injury, and now he's in jail. The fucked up part about it is that because the man didn't die and he's just severely injured, it's just the maximum amount of years he can get for this charge is 5 freaking years. Now, this man may be handicapped with no legs. He might be Lieutenant Dan for the rest of his life because of this idiot.
That's not funny.
And 5 years, 5 years is not long enough. And they brought him back to life so they could arrest him. Personally, I say what I want to. I mean, they should just let him go on and go. Bye-bye.
I don't know. I think
You're going to bring him back to life. You're going to bring him back to life so you can put him in jail?
Hell yeah.
I think
why would you let him take the easy way out and let him die?
I just rather
make that motherfucker suffer.
5 years ain't suffering for some idiot like that. He's going, and he ain't even. He's not going to do 5 years. He ain't going to do 5 years. He's going to do like 2.5, 3 years.
Maybe he only does 3 months and he says the wrong shit to the wrong dude and gets shanked.
I doubt it.
It's a little bit more painful.
We don't have a lot of shankings down here.
Hell, you don't have a lot of shootings in Baton Rouge either.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so they brought the guy back to life so they could arrest him.
I'd have done it.
So
I'd have been like, surprise, motherfucker, this works both ways.
Sometimes
you go to the hospital, sometimes you go to prison.
I just saw the news article. It's like, hit and run driver Narcan back from an overdose so he could be arrested.
I like it.
God. So.
It's kind of like those cowards that shoot themselves after like a mass shooting. I wish there was a way to walk in there and be like, you unshoot yourself and be like, ha, now we get to put you in the fucking chair.
That's some Lieutenant Dan. That's some gold shit.
Yeah. Lieutenant Dan, I ain't got no legs. So this next story will be a little short one. So imagine you're at the airport. You're coming back from an international vacation, say from France. So you land
on purpose.
Well, yeah, whatever. It is pretty certain.
They have French fries over there, don't they?
No, they're called freedom fries.
Oh, okay.
Fuck France. They have France pretzels or something. I don't know. Regardless, say you were willingly getting on an aircraft in France because why the fuck not? And you're flying to your hometown of Detroit. Once again, questionable life choices. And you get off this fucking aircraft, and all of a sudden, a bag gets hit. You think it might be you, so you just stand by. What the fuck's going on? What do you think was in this fucking bag? Anybody?
Flaming hot Cheetos.
Flaming hot Cheetos. Could it be a gun? Drugs, money, because that's what I would fucking think at an airport, international. Okay.
She's smuggling a midget back in.
Oh, that would have been simpler to explain. So, what's in the bag? It's a fucking dolphin skull. This individual decided they were going to try and smuggle a dolphin skull into the United States, which, if you don't know, dolphins are extremely protected. Like, you can't own shit like this. I didn't even know they had skulls. Today I learned that. I thought it was like a shark. It's all like muscle.
Cartilage?
Yeah. I didn't know that they actually had a skull. So
where did they even get this at? Why would you want that?
I have no idea, and they don't really go into it. The only thing they say is that the individual's in custody and the artifact is in U.S. Fish and Wildlife Protective Services habitat. Now,
I'm sure that's a pretty bad felony charge there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know that moving something internationally, like, say, a bar of gold can get you life. Say you go to South America and buy a bar of gold for a fraction of what you pay in the United States. And then you fly said bar of gold into the United States and then try to sell it. That right there is devaluing the U.S. currency and international trade.
Yeah, that's only Joe Biden's job. Don't be messing with his shit.
Well, wrong podcast. Regardless, that's, yeah, I can tell you they're probably not going to see the outside of a prison for a while. And if they do, it's because they tell them exactly where they got it and who they were selling it to. But, yeah, that shit, I was like, damn, okay, don't hear that every day.
Well, this next story, we're going to take a hop back across the pond to Great Britain over there in the UK, which we do have some steady listeners over there. Thank y'all for listening. Yes. But this here, we're going to talk about more prison guards in the UK.
Are they fucking people like ours?
18 female prison guards fired or quit after wild sex claims uncovered at the cushiest UK prison.
What the fuck?
18. I do have a few pictures here. Let's pull these little pictures up here. These are three of the women. They were actually charged. These ladies right here.
Isn't it Sweden that has like a resort that you go to for jail?
I don't know. And these are some of the guys that was getting the poo nanny are right here.
Damn.
They ain't even good looking guys. Look at them. They're trashy looking.
Not the guys, but the chicks could all be.
The women are not bad looking women. Okay. This is a flurry of sordid sexual encounters has led to the.
We're tens on their list. Them dudes are like fucking threes.
It says it's led to the termination and/or resignation of at least 18 female prisoner guards in the cushiest prison. The claims include sex inside cells, the exchange of racy photos. One female guard smuggled her underwear into a male inmate for sniffing purposes only. I don't know.
What's this Hogwarts looking motherfucker coming from? Like, looking like, what the hell's this name? Little redheaded kid from Harry Potter?
So this prison, HMP Brewen, or however you say it, is the largest facility. It was opened in 2017, and it is known for its superior conditions and was previously considered UK's cushiest prison.
Well, yeah, because they even provide blowjobs. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, it says it has been hit with various eye-popping claims of sexual misconduct and inappropriate relationships between guards and inmates, with 3 former workers sentenced in 2019. These are the chicks that got sentenced right here.
I think they were just doing a public service. I bet you them boys
said the relationships were publicly known. They said 18 women who were fired or resigned from a single lockup facility is a record. It says, moreover, since 2019, a total of 31 women across England and Wales have been terminated from employment within prison facilities due to intimate relationships with inmates.
This is what happens when the queen dies.
I want to know. I want to know. Somebody from over there, please email me or something. Let me know. Or do y'all have a lack of free men over there that these women can't find dates, or what's going on?
Well, they didn't really specify whether or not any of the men from their work there.
No, it's inmates.
Why would they have all female fucking staff at a male facility?
I don't know. I don't think it's
asked for the problem. One
of these females up here got 8 months in jail when she pled guilty. She had accepted the U.S. equivalent of $180 from inmates Alex Cox, whichever one that is over there, who was in prison for robbery, to smuggle him a cell phone. The pair later used the electronic device to exchange racy photos. Alex is the one all the way on the end.
The really white one with the pretty blonde hair?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh.
Another example.
No, her.
No, I don't know. The guy's all the way at the end.
Hogwarts dude over here?
Yeah. Hogwarts dude.
Yeah, no. I mean, I expected everybody from England to look like that.
Aisha Gunn, I don't know which one Aisha Gunn is. She was jailed for 1 year after having a sexual relationship with inmate Kareem Razik. I think that's the middle guy. We're just guessing, okay? We're guessing.
In law enforcement, we call that a clue.
Yeah, he's serving 12 years for criminal conspiracy to commit robbery. Gunn was accused of smuggling a pair of her dirty underwear to him. They found photos of Gunn and her kissing each other among the guards' possessions.
I could see it.
Aisha Gunn is this one right here.
I ain't never heard a name like Aisha out of an English person.
Well, this is her right here. This one on the end I'm pointing at right here.
The blonde-headed
The blonde,
chick.
yeah. Emily Watson, one of these other girls, she was jailed for a year after having sexual contact with John McGee, which I'm guessing is the last guy right there.
I'm guessing.
He was 8 years in prison for causing death by dangerous driving. She reportedly performed a sexual act on him inside of his jail. I'm assuming
what's
that
her
would
name?
Be Emily Johnson or
Doesn't
Watson.
that look like Emily Watson? Doesn't that look like the American actress? I think her name is Emily Watson.
Mm-hmm. Staff being recruited don't have to have face-to-face interviews. It's all done on Zoom. They hired prison guards off of Zoom. A lot of these people getting jobs don't have enough life experience. Your figures just prove what we've been warning. Anyway, all these people, I'm not going to keep going. I'm going to say this here. This may ruffle some feathers or whatever, but I do not believe, just like men, I don't know how it is in other places, but I know men around here are not allowed to watch or be in a dorm or guard female inmates. I do not believe females should be watching male inmates.
Why not?
Because you got shit like this happens.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Everybody acts professional at all times.
Yeah, she was acting like a professional prostitute.
Well, that's, yeah.
But I'm just saying.
And yeah, she does look like a young version of
I'm just
Emily
saying
Watson.
that you shouldn't have females watching males, vice versa. You're asking for problems.
I think women are very qualified enough to do that job, sir.
And if any of you, the UK listeners, email me. Let me know. I mean, do y'all have a shortage of men over there that all of these women are wanting to date convicts? People like 8 years, 12 years. I mean, you got nice looking women.
Because I mean, I tell you what, my son
don't
started
understand.
as a teenager. I think I need to ship him over to England for some learning.
I don't understand.
Give me some of them crumpets and teas, boy.
Billy said some bags of Skittles. Yes. Oh my God, it's so bad. It is so bad over there. They're gonna have the ladies have had to resort to dating convicts. A lot of them.
Well, that's that. I think it's Switzerland or something that has that. It's like a 3-to-1 ratio of women to men.
I don't know. I just
like
know
they were actually paying like people from the U.S. to move there.
That's a lot of female guards. They can all hear you.
Duke's down with it.
Yeah.
He's like, they all like doggy style, Dad. All right, so my next story is an Oklahoma woman. Look, this lady's a fucking idiot. In my opinion, she deserves it. Oklahoma woman has ear nearly ripped off by neighbor's pet monkey. She will need plastic surgery. She didn't need it. She's an idiot. So, first off, officers with the Dixon Police Department were dispatched to the Oakview and Grandview area after 6 p.m. on Sunday regarding a report of a monkey on somebody's porch. She states, I looked out the window and there was a monkey looking at me. And her granddaughter said, Grandma, you can't say that anymore. It's 2023. Anyway, she's not a victim. Brittany Parker, she goes, I took a second glance and said, oh my God, there's a monkey on my front porch. And then she called the police department. So she stayed inside because she has common fucking sense. The officers arrived on scene. And of course, what do when a car pulls up with loud lights and sirens? They run. My shit's having connection issues too. Anyway, they pull up. The monkey proceeds to go after the patrol car. Well, at said time, dumbass decides to come out of the house and go, there's the monkey. Well, it's on the back of the cop car. The officers are well aware of the monkey. But the monkey says, wait a minute. Y'all are strapped. I'm going back after Grandma. She should have never came outside her house. So the monkey, before the officers could engage, proceeded to run back and jump onto Miss Parker and proceed to rip handfuls of hair out and her ear off. Okay? The monkey was, in fact, killed by the responding officers. And the investigation is still ongoing. I do get it. Like, it should not have happened. But at the same time, why the hell did you come outside?
I don't know. Why would you go outside?
Right. If you had a tiger on your front porch, would you come outside the second the cop showed up? I'd be like, no, shoot the fucking thing. And then I'll come outside.
I don't know why we're having connection issues. Everything looks showing everything's fine, so there's no telling. So I don't know. But yeah, don't go outside. If you see a monkey on your porch, just don't go outside.
Right. It's the same thing. If you had a lion or a tiger on your front fucking porch, don't walk out there and try to pet it. It doesn't want to be petted.
No.
I promise.
No, it's a dangerous animal.
That's a white girl thing. That's what that is.
Oh, look, a monkey.
I want to pet the monkey. What? No, come here, little alligator. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah. Can I put a sweater and a little hat on you?
Yeah. I got chickens like that. They actually got boxing gloves now. Like a box.
Yeah. Well, this next one we're coming. This people are so freaking stupid. Okay, I mean, this does come out of Chicago. So, I mean,
that explains a lot.
Go
already.
figure. Anyway, they have a man. He's suing a company. He's suing Buffalo Wild Wings.
Fuck 'em.
Why is he suing Buffalo Wild Wings?
Because all their waitresses look like they got hit in the back of the leg with a roll of nickels.
No, because he claims that the boneless wings are only chicken nuggets and not from real buffaloes. He has filed a class action lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings, accusing the restaurant chain of false advertising in regard to their boneless chicken wings.
He's going to win.
Amin Halim.
He don't even eat pork. Oh, never mind.
They say he used false and deceptive advertising on his boneless wings. They said the customers are led to believe that the boneless wings are made from the wings of chickens and have been deboned. However, the boneless wings are actually slices of chicken breast meat, deep fried like chicken wings, according to the lawsuit.
According to Cane's has the best chicken.
According to the complaint, the boneless wings are actually nuggets and not wings, making it a clear-cut case of false advertising. It said
the motherfucker want a whole ass wing in the box.
It said it should be they should be labeled as boneless chicken or chicken poppers to prevent customers from being misled. I don't know what he's asking for. I mean, I've eaten there before. The last time I remember, the food was pretty good. This is just a clear-cut case of some stupid motherfucker with some stupid-ass lawyer wanting money.
No, that bullshit.
Wanting money for nothing.
Lawsuit against Red Bull because they don't make you have actual fucking wings. I know because I got my 2 free Red Bulls out of it.
That's the stupidest shit ever. Like somebody actually thinks that they can drink a drink and wings are going to pop out and you're going to fly away. It's called common fucking sense. It's chicken. Who cares if it's chicken breast meat or if it's chicken? I'd rather have chicken breast meat than wing meat anyway.
I'll tell you what, I found my new wing place. I had wings a day for lunch, like an Applewood barbecue. Oh, God.
Well, I'm just saying, though, I mean, people are so fucking stupid. Shit like this ought to get tossed out.
Yep, like bad chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's saying our shit's doing the same thing, buddy.
Well, I don't know what to do, so, I mean, it happens sometimes. So, if y'all miss anything, you just have to go back and listen to it on the audio. We're getting close to being done tonight. Anyway, that's probably why we dropped down to so few people.
Right.
This next one's yours with another alligator.
Let's see. This one was fucking crazy. North Carolina man startled by an 8-foot-long alligator. Why is he startled by it? Well, in the South, we do have alligators. It is very well known.
They're delicious.
And they are delicious. But the one place you don't fucking expect an alligator is in your attic. In your attic.
And how did he even get there?
I still don't know. I swear somebody had to do it. So North Carolina man, he's actually a home construction site inspector, a code enforcement inspector. So he was basically doing a full inspection, And it's actually a 3-story dwelling. Okay. I thought it was a stuffed animal that somehow threw up here as a joke, Brown told Fox 35 Orlando. So I just went about my inspection. While Brown was inspecting the house located in Echo Farms, he noticed a large figure near the air conditioner in the attic, Fox 35 reported. Have you ever seen an alligator in the attic? No, because I would not know how the fucker got there. But then again, I've seen him climb chain link fence.
Yeah, but an attic?
I mean, 8-foot alligator.
I mean, how did he get up there?
I would assume they probably got those new fucking fancy attic steps. The ones that like aren't straight up and down like a ladder. It's more like steps. And I bet you they had it down because the building was under construction. And it probably just wandered its fat ass up the flights of stairs and just was like, oh, okay, there's no more stairs. And once he got up there, he's probably like, fuck, how do I get back down? Let's be honest, alligators are stupid. So that's probably what happened.
They lucky it didn't starve to death up there or something.
Well, that's the thing is like not only that reptiles in the wintertime, they're able to slow down their metabolism. So, and this is recent. So it's been metabolism slow. And that dude is lucky as fuck because, he still would have been a little hungry. And
I didn't know North Carolina even had alligators.
Well, I know like certain inland states don't, like northern Alabama and like Tennessee. I would assume the Carolinas do because it's mostly swamp, just like Louisiana.
I guess.
It's like outside of Paris Islands, all swampland.
I didn't think that. I didn't know. See,
it makes sense.
Next, I'm coming back down here to Metairie, right outside of New Orleans, and they had this poor woman She was involved in a crash. We've all been in crashes. While the cops were investigating the crash, I don't know if she was part of the crash or what, but she decided she didn't want to be there no more. So what did she do? She jumped into the state troopers unit and decided to leave. So she stole the state troopers unit, took off down the road with it, and she ended up crashing down the road. She crashed it. She got arrested and went to jail. It don't say why. I mean, I guess she was maybe hungry. Maybe she wanted some of them Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know. But she stole the state troopers police car. It looked like a Tahoe and took it. I mean, you got to be really stupid to do shit like this. That's why in my Dodge, there's a switch you can hit that when you leave it running, that it will.
A tremble switch.
You can't put it in gear. And if you don't know where the switch is, you can get in it all you want. That way, because your
Even
lights
if
and
it's a
stuff
fleet
are
car,
on.
it'll fucking drive you crazy if they don't put it where they usually do.
So, so that's what I do. When I get out on a call, or if I get out on something in my unit and I know that it's going to be running, I just hit that switch. So
the only times I've ever slipped is like on a hot pursuit to turn into a foot pursuit real fast, where you had to hop out, and then I just. Bloop,
I'm in hot pursuit.
Beep, beep, beep.
I'm coming up on our last story, which is you.
Me.
Yes.
All right. This one is actually, we're probably going to have to skip hot notes because nobody could even hear us. But a gutsy granddad has been nicknamed Tyson Fury after facing up to a hammer-armed robber in his jewelry shop and marching him out empty-handed. So dramatic footage captured the moment that Elise Albertson, 73, and husband Malcolm, 78, confronted the would-be robber at the jewelry store in Manchester earlier this week. So we're going back to England again. The man stormed into the shop on Monday wielding a claw hammer, which is typical roofing hammer, but was shown who's boss after the brave Malcolm grappled with the thug, overpowering him, whilst Ellis pounded the alarm button. The couple then bundled the criminal out of their shop before he sprinted away without so much as a pearl earring. Malcolm and Ellis were thankful unhurt in the drama, but have been warned by impressed but horrified family members not to attempt such feat again. So basically, shitbag decided he was going to come into the store, and of course you're in England, so it's a little harder to get a Glock. So he walks in with his fucking hammer and says, "Give me your shit." Grandpa grabs a hold of him, slams his ass against the wall like 5 or 6 fucking times, and then they proceed to fucking yeet him out in the street. That's pretty impressive for a 73-year-old man.
I think it is. Well, I want to apologize to those people. I don't know why it's locking up. It's been fine for a while, so I don't know. We're going to try to do hot nuts. I know we ain't got many people left here, and if y'all can even hear it, but we got the hot nuts is the we got a Florida woman that was arrested for falling asleep with a gun in her lap. We have the California prison guard that cut a glory hole in her uniform. That's who's got my vote.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
We got the...
I just want to see the video.
We got the driver that got brought back to life from ODing so he could go to jail. We have the whole bunch of the UK prison guard sex ring. And we'll do
that's just awesome,
the
too.
woman that steals that stole the police car. So we got 2 for the glory hole uniform so far.
2 for the glory hole.
You know, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I just keep checking. Said the stream stuff was is showing excellent. So I don't know what the problem is. It could be something. There's no telling.
It could be mine. It could be yours.
There's
personal.
no telling. So it happens sometimes.
Just Facebook don't love us.
It's just been one of them days. Like I said, my energy went down.
It's been a fucking Monday.
My energy went down when they took my face away from me. Damn snap filter.
Huh.
I'm faceless. I hate it.
Well,
what do y'all think it is? Thinking about, you know how I like say that like pedophiles and stuff, you need to like dick punch them and stuff like that.
Dick punch your local pedophile.
I think I put on a T-shirt saying Richard punch a pedo.
I'd buy one.
So
and then have like the motor cops logo on the front side and have like 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing something like that, working on it. So, something a little different.
But I think we're down to people
We
that
like
are
4
just listening.
people.
Yeah,
we're gonna give our hot nuts to the glory hole cop since I don't even know how far people are behind. Billy said. So, I mean, when you cut a glory hole in your uniform, so it makes it easy access for the convict to slide up in there. And then you get caught, you get arrested, and you still continue to talk to the convict.
You're even digitized on my side now.
Yeah, we just need
Thanks, everybody. You all have a wonderful night.
Yeah.
See you all down the road. Love every one of you.
Y'all be safe. I gotta wait for the hot nut music to end.
Them dumbass motherfuckers.
Like I said, if y'all want more content, go join the Patreon. Check out mypatriotcigars.com. And remember
Them dumbass
to be a lion. Y'all be safe.
Roar.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm